The Singapore Men's Cup final is underway. Kenya all in red, left to right. Fiji in black and white. Playing in an 86th Cup final. Kenya in just their 7th all-time. But I'll remind you again, 9 years ago here, Kenya beat Fiji in this very fixture by 30 points to 7. There's the first offload from Fiji. They're famous for it. It doesn't find the support runner. Line out Kenya. Greg O'Shea.
We can see how both these teams are going to play. Fiji, they love offloads. They have the highest amount of tries this weekend with 17. The most offloads. Look at Mosenathangi. He's already done 5 and he'll be threatening all night here in this final. Kenya have been winning with their defence, but we're going to see a bit of attack from them right now.
Kenya have scored 39 points this weekend. Fiji 107 across the 3 games leading to this final. Ball's loose out of that breakdown. Went backwards, says the referee. We keep going. There's Vincent Onyala to Wabwire. Big responsibility on his shoulders in the absence of Patrick Odongo, who we might see later but wasn't fit to start. Onyala has it again in midfield. Georgian Bozes and Sikila are trying to hold him up at the tackle. He gets the knee to the floor, so they have to let go. George Oro. Safari now, what a carry. There's George Oro, but it just went forward. It was a big run. He got through Mosenathangi, but just lost the handle on the floor.
And there's some big men running into each other here. We have a Fijian man on the ground.
Talks about the history between these 2 teams. A couple of the coaches here. We see Andrew Amonde running onto the field there. There he is. He played for Kenya in that 2016 team that beat Fiji here. He's a strength and conditioning coach, assistant coach, and the head coach of Fiji, Oseo Kalinasau. There he is on the writer shot. He was in the Fiji team that lost to Kenya that day. So the memories abound here around this final. So Felipe Sautorama feeds the scrum. Power comes on from Kenya again. No score yet in the Men's Cup final here in Singapore. Georgie Nasova, leading try scorer for Fiji this season. Now Mike's got a knock on the cheek there, or the eye socket. He got up slowly. Fiji so dangerous. This Talafolo leading offloader in rugby sevens gets the ball away. Tira Wilangi Patterson sets up the breakdown. Yeah, not rolling away is the call. Penalty Fiji.
Fiji are going quick here, how they love to play. They're all about the offloading game and unstructured possession. They can go from anywhere.
That's over again. Kenya yet to concede a point in the first half of this tournament, but Fiji are almost away. Good last-ditch defence from Kenya. Fiji look to recycle. It's slow ball. If Kenya won this back, that's outstanding defence. No, it's a penalty to Fiji. They're going to go quickly as well. Looking to pick up the first points of this cup final and score against Kenya in a first half, something no team has ever been able to do this weekend. There's Mosenathangi. Hang on, there was a leading elbow there. I think the TMO might have a look at that, but Fiji continue with it. Oro goes for the intercept.
Beating with the hand on the...
Relax.
Okay.
I've got one from white, one from red.
So double knock on, and I think we might have a stoppage here. Yep, they'll check this incident.
Are you the captain? I will reverse the penalty. Stop it. Matt, potential shooters foul play, please. I want to check this.
Checking for you now, the TMO.
Thank you.
A lot happened here. You can see the elbow to the face. You're not allowed to lead with your elbow in rugby. It's way too dangerous for obvious reasons. The TMO is going to have a look at that.
If you want to say something, please go through your captain.
AJ, I have a decision.
Yes,
there is foul play by white number 4.
Yep.
He's struck the opponent and there's a low degree of danger. My recommendation is a yellow card.
Number 4.
The Fiji captain has a yellow card. Can he consider himself a bit lucky, Greg O'Shea?
Oh, for sure. That could have been worse. and he's a massive player for this Fijian squad. He's been offloading all weekend. He is their captain. This is really big for Kenya now. Momentum has completely shifted in their direction.
6'4", over 100 kilos, didn't need to do it. Kenya.
They want to kick. They want to kick. They want to kick.
And they've got a power play here, 7 on 6. I think they're going to kick it upfield and take the line out. They find touch. Can they make Fiji pay for that indiscretion?
Line is yours.
Some of the names from that 2016 final. Humphrey Kayange, William Bucker, we mentioned Andrew Amonde, Collins Injera, of course, Samuel Oliech. The golden era of Kenya Sevens, or this new generation are trying to pull off something extraordinary here against the double Olympic champions. Amaitsa up to halfway. Auto recycles. Yellow card for Fiji. Can Kenya find the overlap? Vincent Onyala, the man who received that forearm from Modanathangi. They've got themselves into touch though there, Kenya. Wabwire, who's out there for Odongo, just couldn't stay in field.
Now Floyd Wabwire going down the right here. He got way too close to the touchline. It was a big risk, and that's a wasted play, being one man up.
Now Fiji can try and manage the clock, but they haven't connected at the line out. However, was it knocked on by Kenya? It was. So Fiji will have the ball back and feed a scrum. Safari just couldn't quite scoop it up off the deck. Fiji have had the better of Kenya of late, no doubt about it. 14-game win streak. Got it all the way back to Vancouver. 2018 for Kenya's last win.
Coach.
Fiji, top try scorers in Singapore this weekend. They've scored 17 of them. That off the back of 26 offloads, and they got a penalty hit.
Kenya just completely letting Fiji away with it here. This is exactly what you want if you're a Fijian supporter. Look at that time. It's all run out now from Modanathangi. They'll be looking to get it back on the pitch ASAP.
Well, here he comes, the big number 4. No harm done, really, in the end. Apart from the fact they could have scored points themselves at the other end. They've limited the damage to 0. Sekila kicks it upfield.
Line is yours.
3-time champions here in Singapore, Fiji. They've won everywhere, of course, at some point. Decorated history in this sport, of course. No score yet, though, in the 2025 Cup final. Talatholo wins it at the lineup, down to Saturanga. Here's Sekila. Mboze, rookie this season. He's been outstanding for them. Good tackle, though, from Safari. Textbook round the ankles. He didn't go any further. There's a big, big dummy from Saturanga, but he's mugged by big Kev Wakesa. Loose ball, who wants it? Kenya have it. Oh, there's a knock on,
on your feet to play the ball.
Furious defence, though, from Kenya. That's been the cornerstone for them this weekend.
Fiji are going quick again now. They're trying to exploit a tired Kenyan defence.
20 seconds to go in the first half. No score yet. Wilangi Patterson holds off Wabwire. Talatholo's there. Saturanga. Sekila to Mboze. There's another big hit from Safari on Mboze. He's forced the error, and now Kenya can play. Vincent Onyala, he's going to kick downfield. There's a chase on here. Saltaranga's getting back. Amaitsa for Kenya. Amaitsa gets there first. What a try, Kenya. Nigel Amaitsa. Outstanding pace. They strike first in the cup final. Kenya corner loves it.
Wow-wee. Defense straight into attack. Look at this tackle. Oh, it's textbook. Hits him so hard, the ball comes popping out, and then they spot some space in behind. It was such a foot race, but Amaitsa had enough in the tank. He had enough heart, and Kenya get the first score of the game.
Nigel Amaitsa, who kicked the winning penalty to beat France last night to get through to the semi-finals, has has just added 7 in the cup final. Nangusa, Ravovo. And they do not want a repeat of that final when Kenya beat them for their first and only ever gold medal in HSBC Sevens history. It's a loose ball once again. But Joseph Talatholo bends down from that large 6'5" height of his and picks it up. Here's Joji Nasova. Fiji down a score. You know how dangerous this team can be when they get into full flight. The offload off the deck, but it's a loose one to Movenathangi. Nanduvalo there, the number 12 off the bench. Can he add something for Fiji? The offload from Talatholo. He certainly can. Viwa Nanduvalo replies for Fiji. The conversion will level it.
And you feel like it was only a matter of time. That's woken up the Fijian fans. They were threatening, and they found a space down the left flank. Kenya and Fiji have been in this position before. Kenya led at 7 points at the break in Perth, but Fiji outscored them 14-0 in the second half to lose it.
We are level in the cup final, 7-all. You talk about relevant history. Nanduvalo in that 2022 final, the last time Fiji won this Singapore event, he was the player of the final.
Tackle release.
7-all now, 5:30 to go. Fiji with possession off the restart. Just what you want after scoring points. Nasova just backs off a little bit. Heads into Wakesa. Asasi there helping him out. Counter-ruck.
Can't play the half-back.
Illegally so, Fiji have it. Saltoranga goes quick. Chop tackle on him. Movenathangi. Long ball over the top to Talatholo. An assist for him in this cup final already. Top offloader of all players in men's rugby sevens. Another penalty to Fiji. Couple in a row against Kenya. That can start to hurt you. They swing it into the centre of the park. Saltoranga pulling the strings for Nasova. And that's a great tackle. What a tournament he's having, the number 10. Now they counter-up Kenya, looking to win it. Ball's out. It went forward. I thought they'd won it, Kenya, but just the knock-on the deck. Fiji get it back.
Too many penalties and errors from Kenya here. 6 penalties, 4 errors. You're playing against one of the best nations to ever touch a rugby ball. You can't be gifting them back possession. Look at this tackle. You mentioned it was a Maitza. He's having the tournament of his life. 4 Kenyans trying to get that ball back.
We love a stat in sevens. Kenya actually led by 7 points against Fiji in Perth this season. But they were outscored 14-0 in the second half to lose that game 21-14 to Fiji. Oh, it's a long old weekend. He's still there. Still connected to this great sport. They love their rugby sevens. Of course they do, Fiji. It's their national sport. It means so much. Wherever they go around the world, they get enormous support. What a sight that is.
What a stadium. This Singapore National Stadium is beautiful with the roof over it, keeping us cool. But this match is heating up.
Point.
Yeah, red hot out there.
Sit.
Fiji bursting through. Nanduvalo again diving in for his second off the scrum. And they take the lead in the cup final for the first time.
And just like that, it can change so quickly. Look at those feet. Oh, they're filthy. He bounces off its left and goes scorching up the middle of the pitch. Look at that dive. It's absolutely majestic. A ridiculous athlete. And history's repeating itself here again, Rupert Cox.
Oh, big time. If you... Viwa Nanduvalo made his debut here in Singapore as well. Double-digit tries at that event and player of the final also. And he's got 2 in 2025. It's just so Eerie how these things can repeat themselves. 14-7 now. 3:30 to go. Can Kenya find a reply? Wouldn't put it past them. They've been so good all weekend. Trying to get the Kenyan catcher over the sideline. He does really well to stay and field. Asati gives it to Anyala, and Anyala's going to work the bump and run, but just goes over the sideline. He did have a bit of support with him.
Bit of a hot-headed decision there. It's not too bad because they've gained a lot of territory against Fiji, and Kenya are known for their in-play kicks. But it's all about the chase up now and following up this territory, getting their hands back on the ball and getting a vital score because the clock is ticking down.
Wobbly old line out. Talatholo brings it down. And Samoa's out there in the scrum cap. Nasova. Georgie Nasova just waits for his support player to help him out at the breakdown. Nanduvalo gets it away. Through Sautoranga to Tanivanakula, Vakandranu, and now Talatholo. Look at him like a giraffe up the sideline, and then he dishes it indoors, and Fiji are away once again. Flying away is Alucio Vakandranu. 19-7, kick to come. Fiji have shown up in the second half.
Talatolo, this is dirty. He had absolutely no right to go up that space. There's about 2 meters to work with, and he's about 6'5". And look at this offload. He finds his man, and he still had a lot of work to do. Vakandranu lifts those knees. Look at his face. It means so much to him. Fiji are starting to run away with this game.
My Samoa with the try. Impacts from the bench, Vakandranu. But Talatholo, how many times do we see it? Gave the assist for the Nanduvalu try in the second half. Look at that. Complete change in proceedings here in the second period. Still enough time for Kenya, but you feel they really do have to score next and score quickly. Long restart from Fiji. Asati to Abakusi. William Mwangi out onto the field as well. There's Oro, the captain. Asati once more. Now Brian Tanga off the bench as well. Kevin Wakese is hit hard by Nasova. Somehow manages to get his knee to the floor, so Basialo had to let him go. George Oro double tackled right under his own post. Managed through sheer power and strength and determination to lay it back, and Asati almost the break. Good tackle, Basialo. Kenya looking for their first points of this second half. George Oro. Ball's loose, went backwards. We play on Abakusi. Brian Tanga. Opportunity down the right edge for Mwangi, and he's there. William Mwangi. What a try. And that is his first in HSBC Sevens. What a time to score it.
What a time indeed. A ridiculous try. Look at his handoff. Sends the Fijian man into touch, and he pumps away William Mwangi in the Kalu. This game isn't over, Rupert Cox. There's still time to come back.
Oh, the Daystar Falcon. What a moment for him in the Singapore Cup final. It's 21-12 though. Still two-score game, and that second's out. And Fiji are winners again in Singapore. Their fourth title here in the Lion City, and they have exercised the demons of 2016. Their second gold medal of this 2025 season, after they took out Dubai.